What's up, good people? Welcome back to Eddie's Eyes. Today we are going to be doing some electrical work, running electrical wires. But before we get into that, if you like this content, you find it interesting, you like it in any form or fashion, just do me one slight favor, and that's hit the like button, leave a comment or subscribe. Any of that, it helps with the YouTube algorithm and it helps my page grow. So and again, I'm gonna be doing more than building, so just, you know, subscribe and you'll see what we got going on. But we got some stuff in the mail, and all this stuff is for the electrical work. Got a headphone mixer, 4-channel headphone mixer, caught it on sale, so I got that. I got a 50-foot mic cable. This is for the wall patch to run the mic from the interface to the vocal booth, which, well, what will be the vocal booth. Let's see what Amazon runs. We have some USB. These are USB plugs, outlets. I wanted two of the outlets in the space to have USB access and USB ports, so got a pair of these. So plug right into the phone, or plug your phone right into the wall, I should say. We have our speaker cable. This is for the surround sound system and the speakers that I'm going to install around the room. We have some romex cable. We're gonna run these today. This is what we're working on today. And this too. This is a wall plate for the projector. Okay, this is some recessed wall plates. This is for the TV. I may not even need that, but I got it anyway. Let's see, what is this? Yeah. Hi-Fi HDMI cable, you need this. Definitely gotta have that. 25 feet, so I can run from one side of the room to the back towards the projector. Still haven't gotten a projector or screen yet, but if y'all using something, let me know what y'all using. Just leave it in the comments. And we have a stereo quarter inch cable. This will be for the headphone. This is actually going to go from the interface to this box, and this box is where you plug the headphones in, put your headphones on, and do your thing. And hold on, one other thing. Today's episode is brought to you by Black Codes USA. This is a dope hoodie. Homie put a lot of time and effort into it. Really nice fabric, heavy, you know what I'm saying? He did some really dope stuff with the stitching and the details in this. So y'all gonna see a lot of this real soon. blackcodesusa.com. Y'all go check that out. And of course, as always, y'all know I rock King brand. Gotta rock the King brand. You know, King brand is King brand. So we're gonna head down to the basement and get this work done. Oh, I had to give me a special drill bit. We about to be drilling some hoes today. Get up in them hoes. Peace. We're here in the basement, and I had to kind of get clever to figure out how to soundproof that water pipe. And I was looking and couldn't really find anything that I felt was going to be thick enough and for the right price. So kind of got a little clever, and I went and bought a workout mat, because it's thick and it's rubber, so it should muffle the sound, and it, you know, I can wrap it, and I can use this insulation tape to kind of seal it up. So we're gonna see if this works. So this is a finished product. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but I got my point across. It's not too tight on there. So we got a little breathing room, like, you know, got some air gaps in there. Tight. The top is kind of tight. I actually had to put some more on this and this. Probably need to tape that stuff up too, but yeah, so if they need to get to it, they still got XF. This needs to come off. It's nothing but some scissors or some shit. Rip all that shit right off. So let's hope it works. So here's where I had to install the recessed cans. It didn't go as smooth as I thought it would. I figured all I had to do was bang some nails in the existing boards, but for some reason it just wasn't working. The screws kept warping. Maybe I wasn't using the hammer right, I ain't sure. Maybe it's just some cheap nails, I'm not sure. This one here was giving me hell. I ended up having to pull out the drill to get it in there because I almost broke it actually. Notice I had to put on my goggles because in the beginning I didn't realize the insulation was going to be falling in my eyes. No, this is the last one. I ended up doing 5. We have the lights up. That shit took forever too. I don't understand. I see other people doing this shit and they just whiz through it. Not I. But we got her done though. I had to move that one light a couple inches to the right because there's a pipe right there that I did not see because the insulation is covered up. But now we're gonna run this this PEX cable to each one of those lights and to each one of these sockets here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna do the 12 gauge. I'm not gonna do the bathroom wiring and lights because that has to be wired to the box. I can't do that. So I'm just gonna run this cable and let the electrician put it all together. So here's where we start to install the romex cable. Some people call it pulling the cable, but I'm just doing a rough end for now, and I'm gonna add the receptacles later once we close the walls up. But for now, I'm just running the cables so I have access to them when it's time. I'm running a receptacle at the bottom and the top of this wall. This is one of the main walls. So here on the second main wall, I have to drill holes through all of these studs. And I found out real quick that I may need to move the insulation. As you can see, the insulation gets caught up in the drill. But me, I'm thinking, okay, that was just a minor issue. Maybe I could just be a little more careful next time and it may not be an issue. Thinking that was a one-off, but as you can see, it wasn't. And there goes the insulation. So I figured I needed to pull it all down in order to get these holes going. Hence, we got to it after that. I want to say I had to drill over 25 of these holes. And this was a corner piece that I had to run. But I got it going, got the wire pulled and was able to put the insulation back like I found it, or or should I say like I installed it. And now I just went back and clamping all of the romex cable to the studs. That's a cold thing, so I had to do it. Now we're running the lights to all of the recess boxes for the lights. This is going to power the lights. And I'm running this off an existing light that was already in the basement. They had one existing light. So what I did was just jump from that light to these 5 lights. And again, man, this stuff looks easier than it really is. So hats off to electricians, man, with their arms up in the air all day long, and fishing for wires, pushing through holes, scratching their hands, up and down that ladder. You know, it's harder than it looks. I ended up having to take that piece down, that particle board that I put up to block the sound from the water pipe. I had to take it down because I couldn't get the wire through. I realized I had to take the whole thing down because the sheetrock wouldn't be flush to the ceiling. Now this is the final process, just kind of connecting the wires to the lights. Again, man, my arms are killing me right now. We're gonna see what we got. Screwing in all the lights. We got all those lights ran. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm actually gonna put one in there, but I'm gonna wait till I take that sheetrock down. But let's see if it worked. And then he said, "Let there be light." Bam! Get a closer look. We got lights. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! Not sure if you guys can see this, but I'm gonna take this light switch out and put in a dimmer switch. So I had to turn the power off again. Lights are ran. Now we have to run. Hold on. Speaker wire for the surround sound. Well, we finished. Just finished the wiring for the speakers. I don't know if you can see this, but I made it long enough so it can be ear level or high and face down. It just depends. Once I close everything up and see what works best. I'm not sure if I want to go ear level because of this. Somebody coming down the stairs and bump, knock the speaker off. It's probably best that I put the speaker up about right there. Speaker there. Same thing over here. Put the speaker up. And I'll probably do that in the back. So I made sure I ran extra wire just in case I changed my mind. That's it for the day. Got all the electrical wire ran, except for the wiring for the wet bar and the bathroom. I'm gonna wait till the plumber does what he has to do, then we can do that, because I don't want to run it and then have to move anything. I got the speaker wire in, front, well, back, front, and I may have to run one more right here for the that front facing speaker, the middle speaker. There. And as you see, all of the lights are working. Boom, boom, boom. And we even put the dimmer in today, so a little dimming action, set a mood. I'm proud of what we got done today. Next week we're gonna do some tedious stuff, filling all these gaps in like this. These little, can you see that? Hold on. Little gaps like that, we're gonna fill all that in. It's gonna be tedious. All of these gaps like this, all of those, fill all that in. We don't need no sound escaping. And we're gonna take that piece down. I'm not gonna be able to keep that up there because it's gonna make the drywall uneven, and I want to put the projector right there. It was a good idea, but it's not gonna work. So that's it for this week. Like I said, man, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave comments. Again, that helps with the algorithm of YouTube. It helps the video go more places, and a lot of y'all been on my ass about doing YouTube and jumping back on the YouTube. So y'all help me out, and I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep it going regardless, because this is just where I'm at with it right now. So until next week, peace.